Hey, hello, welcome back to this another video of government schemes, and in this video we are going to cover the ministry, that is Ministry of Women and Child Development. So here are some of the schemes that we are going to cover in today's video, and the first one is Poshan Abhiyan, PM Matru Vandana Yojana, National Creche Scheme, Integrated Child Development Services, Swadhar Greh, Ujjawala Scheme, One Stop Center, Beti Bachao Beti Padhao, Mission Shakti, Mission Vatsalya, Saksham, Anganwadi, and Mission Poshan 2.0. So these are some of the schemes that we are going to cover. Let us get right into it. And the first one that we are covering is Poshan Abhiyan. So let us start with Poshan Abhiyan. And the objective of the scheme is to enhance the nutritional well-being of children, adolescent girls, pregnant women, and lactating mothers by addressing their dietary needs and promoting better health outcomes. Okay. Then launch year is 2018. Beneficiaries, children from 0 to 6 years. Priority is given to those from disadvantaged communities. Adolescent, provided with nutritional support aimed at combating anemia and promoting overall physical well-being. So at adolescent level is also targeted. Then pregnant and lactating women. Emphasis is placed on anemia prevention and maintaining adequate nutrition during pregnancy and breastfeeding phases. Then we have children in remote and marginalized regions. Let me highlight the important ones. Special attention is given to ensuring the inclusion of children from backward regions and aspirational districts. Then targets of the scheme: lower stunting rates, an annual 2% decline in stunting among children, tackle anemia, a yearly 3% reduction, reduce underweight cases, a 2% annual decrease in underweight cases, and curb undernutrition, that is also 2%. Okay, fine. So let us see what else it is. Pillars of the scheme: access to quality services. And the Yojana during the first 1000 days, especially during the 1000 days of a child's life, the initial 1000 days from conception to a child's second birthday play a crucial role in ensuring optimal nutrition. Okay, cross-sectoral convergence, coordinating efforts across multiple ministries including water, sanitation and Swachh Bharat mission, and drinking water access through the national drinking water mission, etc. Leveraging technology. Okay, Jan Andolan, community engagement. Okay, other key elements. What are the other key elements? The Poshan tracker, a real-time based monitoring services. Okay, through Jan Andolan initiative, promotion of millets like jawar, bajra, ragi, then food fortification with micronutrients to help a pregnant woman, lactating mothers, etc. Then growth assessment, children's development is tracked through BMI, that is body mass index, and hemoglobin levels for timely health interventions. Then strengthen Anganwadi networks mission. Okay, then Tithi Bhojan initiative, individuals contribute special meals during festivals. Let me highlight that as well. Then nutrition gardens, Poshan Vatikas are being set up at each Anganwadi centers to provide steady supply of locally sourced fresh foods. So these are some of the initiatives under Poshan Abhiyan. It is aimed at providing better health for children, adolescent girls, pregnant women, and lactating mothers. So there are a total of 4 main stakeholders in this scheme. Then we move on to the next, that is PM Matru Vandana Yojana, to offer financial assistance as partial compensation for wage loss to pregnant and lactating mothers, enabling them to take necessary rest before and after childbirth and ensure better health for both mother and child. Launch year 2017. Women who are pregnant or lactating in their first child. Women must not be employed with the central or state or PSU or any organization which provides similar maternity. First childbirth must have occurred on or before he is eligible. Okay. Then maternity benefit is to be provided to a woman for the first 2 living children, provided second child is also a girl. Okay. Then we move on to the next element, that is cash incentive. First, if the woman has her first child, then 5,000 in 2 installments would be provided to her as a support to encourage her to stay at home and take care of herself and her child as well. Then first installment on registration of pregnancy with at least one antenatal checkup. Okay, this is good. Then second installment after childbirth and child receives all the vaccines till the age of 14. This is also good. Then second child 6,000 in one installment. Okay, so what I am understanding is from this, for the first child they are giving you 5,000 rupees, and for the second child they are also giving you 1,000 more, that is 6,000 rupees. Then additional support through Janani Suraksha Yojana, an extra 1,000 rupees is provided. Institutional delivery. Okay, total benefits including Jan Arogya JSW Jan Suraksha Yojana is 6,000. So they are also encouraging institutional deliveries, direct transfers through DBT. Okay, I understood this. Coverage for miscarriage and stillbirth. Women who suffer a miscarriage or childbirth remain eligible for benefits. This is also a good initiative, that who are facing miscarriage or any complication, they are also given this incentive. Beneficiary progress tracker through this portal. Okay, so what is there to remember here? These two facts. One is 5,000 for the first child, second is 6,000 rupees for the second one. Then the next scheme is National Creche Scheme Palna, to deliver safe and quality daycare facilities for children aged 6 months to 6 years, focusing on their nutrition, healthcare, preschool education, particularly for children of working mothers. So it is a Creche facility. Creche is a word where what happens is women keep their children in a common place or surrounding where other individuals look after a common pool of children, like a play group, and that is for a particular time until their parents are going out for the work. Okay, so that is a Creche facility, and targeted beneficiaries are children from 6 to 6 years. Minimum period of 15 days a month or 6 months in a year. Okay, the preference should be given to poor and special needs. The scheme has pan-India coverage. Then key elements: daycare services. Children are provided with structured daycare facilities. Children below 3 years receive early stimulation to support cognitive. Children aged 3 to 6 years are given pre-school education to prepare them for school. This is also important. So they said from 6 months to 6 years, and here they are saying from 3 years to 6 years they are giving pre-primary education. Nutritional support is also given, like including meals, snacks are provided for the children. Growth and monitoring. Children's physical health is monitored. Health and immunization checkups are also done, that is obvious. Then Creche operations. Each Creche runs for 7.5 hours daily, 26 days a month. This is where the question will come from. 7.5 hours and 26 days a month. A maximum of 25 children are enrolled per Creche, with one worker and one helper assigned. Very, very important. These two facts. 7.5 hours per day for 26 days a month, and 25 children per facility. User charges based on income. If the beneficiary's mother is from BPL family, then it is 20 rupees per month, 100 rupees for families earning up to 12,000 rupees, and 200 rupees per month for individual earning more than 12,000 rupees. Then funding pattern is 60, 30 and 10%. This is interesting. 60, 30 and 10% is for NGOs. Okay. Okay, so now we move on to integrated child development services. And the objective of this scheme is to enhance the nutrition and health outcomes of children from 0 to 6 years, pregnant women and lactating mothers. Also deliver early childhood care, and this was launched in year 1975. Beneficiaries are children aged 0 to 6 years, pregnant women, adolescent girls. Then key elements, target of the scheme, to improve nutrition and health status of children from the age group of 0 to 6, to lay the foundation of proper psychological, physical, social development of the child, to reduce incidence of mortality, morbidity, malnutrition, and school dropouts. Then to achieve effective coordination of policy implementation amongst various departments. So general basic, to enhance the capacity of mothers to look after the normal health and nutritional needs of the child through proper nutrition and health education. Okay, services provided, supplementary nutrition, preschool, non-formal education, nutrition and health education, immunization, healthcare checkups, and referral services. So basics, and it was launched in 1975. Okay, so supplementary nutrition, children below 6 years, pregnant. Okay, service provided by Anganwadi worker, Anganwadi helper, immunization, Anganwadi. Okay, then children below lactating mother, health checkups, referral services, okay. Okay, preschool education is for 3 to 6 years. Nutrition and health is for women from 15 to 45 years of age. And I guess that was it. And this scheme is not that much in the news, so just keep in mind this is a very old scheme. Then we have Swadhar Greh, to offer comprehensive institutional support to women facing challenging situations by ensuring access to shelter, food, clothing, counseling, legal assistance, and vocational training and rehabilitation, enabling them to live a life with dignity. Okay, I get it. Then facing challenging situation, to offer food, shelter, clothing, legal assistance, vocational training, rehabilitation, etc. So in short, they are offering everything. And the launch year of the scheme is year 2015. Then targeted beneficiaries, they are women above 18 years of age who are in distress and lack of financial assistance or social support, victims of domestic violence, family disputes, HIV/AIDS survivor, human trafficking survivor, homeless women due to natural calamities. Okay, so all the vulnerable population of women who are basically insecure or who need the help and assistance. Then key elements, Swadhar Greh is set up in every district with a minimum accommodation of 30 women, and the shelter's capacity is increased from 50 to 100. Comprehensive support, residents will receive food, clothing, and medical care. Legal assistance and psychological counsels will be provided to these victims. Vocational training and skill building in order to make them employed or through employment generation. Then stay duration, victims of domestic violence can stay up to 1 year. With other eligible women may stay for a period up to 3 years. Elderly women 55 and above may reside up to 5 years, after which they can transition to old age homes. So this period is also very important. For domestic it is 1 year, then for any other purpose a woman can maximum stay for 3 years, and then for old people or old women it is 5 years. Okay, support for children, daughters up to 18 years and sons up to 8 years can stay with their mother. Now this is something that might be confusing to people, that a daughter can stay with her mother if she is below 18, and a son can only stay with his mother in this Greh if he is up to age of 8 years only. So this dichotomy between the age, that is important to remember. Boys older than 8 are transferred to children home under Juvenile Justice Act. Then funding pattern is 60/40. Then a construction grant of 1,33,000 per resident is available for establishing Swadhar Greh. Then monthly rental support is provided based on city, 50,000, 30,000 and 18,000. I don't think so this is important. I think the fact of these ages is very important, and this as well. These three facts, this fourth and this fifth, 5 facts here are very important. Swadhar Greh is completed. Now we move on to Ujjawala scheme. To combat trafficking of women and children in commercial sexual exploitation, to rescue victims of exploitative situations and place them in secure environments, to provide victims with essential rehabilitation support. Okay, so it is similar to Swadhar Greh. Then 2007, women and children are subjected to trafficking. Okay, understood. Then what are the elements? Prevention, creation of village centers, conducting awareness drive, dissemination of information. Okay, prevention. Rescue, gathering intelligence, executing a rescue operation, immediate support, okay, rehabilitation, protective rehabilitative provisions of basic necessities like food, water, then access to medical treatment, de-addiction facility, educational opportunity, skill building, etc. Then reintegration. Okay, understood. Okay, understood. So in this scheme of Ujjawala scheme, it is basically to rescue women who are particularly vulnerable to sexual exploitation or victims of any misdoings. And what they are doing is they are trying to rescue these women and they are trying to integrate them back into the society once again. So that is it. Then we have one-stop center to offer comprehensive support and assistance to women experiencing violence in both private and public spheres by providing medico-legal, psychological, and counseling services. One-stop center, okay. Then launch year is 2014. Targeted beneficiaries, all women including girls under the age of 18. All women including girls under the age of 18 who are affected by violence are eligible for this support. There is no limitations, okay. For girls under 18, one-stop center is linked with the provisions of Juvenile Justice Act and POCSO Act. And then key elements: integrated child service at a single location. Integrated services at a single location. Emergency response and rescue coordinated with National Health Mission, 108 ambulance services, police control rooms, PCR vans. Medical support, survivors are taken to nearest hospital, okay. Then legal aid and assistance, support is offered to file FIR, NCRs and DIRs. Psychological and counseling services, shelter provision, girls of any can be awarded for longer stays. Support is intended through Swadhar Greh and short stay homes. 100% central funding through Nirbhaya Fund. Now this is where a distinction takes place, because what we had seen under this scheme, which is Ujjawala scheme, it was, let me see, Ujjawala scheme was basically to rescue people. Here they are saying ki even if you are facing harassment at your workplace or at home, so the scope has become enlarged compared to the previous one. And the mechanisms to implement this scheme is through facilities like one-stop center and Swadhar Greh, where we have seen that women can stay up to 5 years if they want, okay. So these are some of the mechanisms that we have studied. Now let us move on to the next topic, that is Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. To eliminate gender-based sex selection, safeguard girl child's right to life, protection, encourage her education and active participation in society. Okay, self-explanatory. So it is in collaboration with 5 ministries. Okay. Target group: primary, young and newly married couples, pregnant and lactating mothers, parents. Secondary, young adolescent girls, in-laws, medical doctors, practitioners. Then tertiary, officials, PRIs, frontline workers, women SHGs, etc. Annual targets: increase the sex ratio at birth by at least 2% every year, ensure institutional deliveries remain above 95%, achieve 1% annual rise in first semester ANC antenatal care registrations, increase girls enrollment in secondary education and skill training by 1% each year, reduce dropout rates among girls at secondary, raise awareness about safe menstrual practices, menstrual hygiene practices. Okay. Then performance-based funding. Performance-based funding, rupees 40 lakh annually for district where SRB is below 918, rupees 30 lakhs annually for district between these, and 20 lakhs for annually for SRB greater than 952. Okay. Awareness and social mobilization. Beti's Janmotsav to celebrate birth of girl children. Selfie with daughter campaign to reshape societal attitudes. National Conference on Skilling. Kanya Shiksha Pravesh Utsav initiative to re-enroll out-of-school girls benefiting over 1 lakh girls. No direct benefit transfer. This scheme does not provide financial assistance to individual but focuses on creating awareness and strengthening community engagement. This is good. Strengthening with Mission Shakti. The scheme now functions under the Sambhal sub-scheme of Mission Shakti, promoting safety, empowerment and well-being of women. Okay. So the scheme is basically very encouraging scheme where it is not providing any DBT monetary incentive, and yeah, so this is the basic philosophy of the scheme. And the next one is Mission Shakti, to offer comprehensive short-term and long-term support and information to all women and girls, including those who are differently able, socially, economically marginalized and vulnerable, to ensure their protection, holistic development and empowerment. Launch year is 2022. Financial outlay, Sambhal. The sub-scheme is for safety and security of women. It has 4 components. One-stop centers, which we had seen in the previous scheme, offer integrated support services such as medical aid, legal assistance, police facilitation, women helplines coordinated. Okay. Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao aims to enhance sex ratio at birth and promote education for girls. Nari Adalat, alternative grievance redressal, address minor cases such as harassment, denial of rights or entitlements, operates at Gram Panchayat. Members will not receive remuneration but will receive reimbursed for meeting related to out-of-pocket expenses. One-stop center and Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao have been discussed separately. Samarthya, this is a second sub-component under the scheme, focuses on empowerment of women through the following components. Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana, offer financial assistance to pregnant and lactating mothers, women, to compensate for wage loss. Then Shakti Sadhan, Sakhi Nivas, ensure safe and affordable housing for working women along with child care facilities. Palna, National Creche scheme. Sankalp, hub for empowerment of women, which we had seen previously as well, functions as a central platform to guide women in accessing various government schemes. Then we have Shakti Sadhan, integrated relief and rehabilitation home. So it is compared to the previous housing scheme that we had seen. Swadhar Greh has merged with Swadhar Greh schemes into a unified called Shakti Sadhan. The scheme aims to provide safe, supportive rehabilitation environment for distressed or trafficked women. Then facilities for residents. Bank account is opened, resident's name 5 is deposited on it. Okay. A bank account is opened in the resident's name and rupees 500 per month is deposited into it. The deposited amount remains non-withdrawable during their stay and can be used as seed money once they exit their home. How helpfully thought. Vocational training and access to social security benefits such as Ayushman Bharat disability pensions, etc. Additional features: unmarried girls of any age and boys up to 12 years are allowed to stay with their mothers. Now this is something that is very conflicting information. In the previous section we had seen girls of 18 years and boys of 8 years, and here they are saying girls, unmarried girls of any age and boys up to 12 years. Okay, so this is the thing that I think we should remember in this newly advanced scheme. Maximum duration is 3 years. Women above 55 years may stay up to 5 years. Then women working women hostel, Sakhi Nivas. Objective is to provide hostel facilities to working women in cities. Sakhi Nivas will be available to any worker who may be single widowed. Preference will be given for women from disadvantaged sections of society. Special preference will be given to beneficiaries with women who are under the training job. Accommodation subject to total earning period does not exceed 1 year. The number of women under training for jobs should not exceed 30% of the total capacity. Girls of up to 18 years and boys of up to 12 years accompany working mothers will be provided accommodations with their mother. The gross income of beneficiaries should not exceed 50,000 per month in a metropolitan city and 35,000 rupees in any other place. No working woman is allowed to stay in a hostel assisting under the scheme for more than 3 years. So 3 years is maximum. in exceptional circumstances, okay, monitoring and management of the hostel will be done by the hostel management committee. Then Sankalpa Hub for Empowerment of Women. It serves as a vehicle to bridge the information and knowledge gap regarding schemes and facilities available to women, as well as guide them to avail benefits. It will also serve as project monitoring unit. Okay. Okay, that was it. So this is basically a new scheme, an umbrella scheme. It is basically an umbrella scheme where they are providing basically safety nets for women, like Sambal one-stop centers. Then we have Samhartya sub scheme. Then we have Sakhi Nivas. And yeah, so this is the broad idea of the scheme, that is Mission Shakti. Then we move on to the next, that is Mission Vatsalya. Okay, so in Mission Vatsalya, to guarantee child protection, welfare and development through provisions of both institutional and non-institutional care for children in need. Launch year 22, child in care of need and protection such as orphans, abandoned, surrender or street children, children in conflict with law, children facing distress, youth transitioning out of institutional care who need aftercare assistance and support. Institutional care offers shelter, children, education, healthcare, vocational training. Non-institutional care covers adoption, foster care, aftercare, sponsorship to enable children to grow up in a family setting. Emergency outreach services focuses on the rescue and rehabilitation of at-risk and vulnerable children. Strengthening of statutory bodies improves the functionality of child welfare committees and juvenile justice boards. As per the JJ Act, every district must have at least one JJB. Vatsalya Sadhan acts as an integrated complex housing child care institution along with juvenile justice boards. Aftercare applicable to young adults 18 plus who were raised under any of the alternative care children home, eligible to receive aftercare support for up to 3 years after turning 18. Financial assistance of up to 4,000 per month per child is provided to CCI, organizations or individuals offering aftercare support. Funding pattern is 60-40. Sponsorship and Foster Care Approval Committee established at the district level to regulate sponsorship and foster care activities. Okay. Then we have Saksham, Anganwadi and Mission Poshan 2.2 to fight malnutrition among children, adolescent girls, pregnant women and lactating mothers while also promoting early childhood care and education. 2022, children's aging 0 to 6 years, pregnant women, lactating mothers, adolescent girls 14 to 18 registered at the nearest Anganwadi center with Aadhaar identification. Key elements under the scheme: Mission Saksham Anganwadi aims to strengthen nutrition delivery. Strengthen nutrition delivery by upgrading, renovating and revitalizing 2 lakh Anganwadi centers nationwide. The mission promotes creative social, okay. It includes enhanced services through upgraded infrastructure like internet, Wi-Fi, water purifier, etc. Mission Poshan 2.0. Children below 6 years of age, pregnant, lactating, okay, same components of the scheme. Anganwadi services provided, supplementary preschool, immunization, healthcare, referral services, okay, and same beneficiary. Poshan Panchayat comprising women of 10 to 15 members. These panchayats are responsible for ensuring nutrition support at the grassroots levels. Salary of Anganwadi helpers: Anganwadi worker will receive 4,500, Anganwadi worker mini Anganwadi centers 3.5, Anganwadi helpers 2,250 rupees. Then we have Poshan Abhiyan. It improves nutritional outcomes of children, adolescent girls, pregnant women and lactating mothers. There is a provision of 100 awards for Anganwadi workers at 50,000 rupees and 50 awards for Anganwadi helpers at 40,000 rupees. This scheme has been discussed separately in detail. Scheme for adolescent girls 14 to 18, intergenerational issues related to malnutrition by focusing on adolescent girls. It provides nutritional support to adolescent girls in the age group of 14 to 18 years in the identified area of the country for improving their health and nutritional status. Okay. Okay. So this was it for the Poshan Saksham Anganwadi and Mission Poshan 2.0. And that was it for this ministry, that is Ministry of Women and Child Development. This ministry is very important, and I feel we should do multiple revisions of these many schemes. Swadhar Greh, Ujjawala scheme. Swadhar Greh is actually little bit outdated now. Little outdated. And it is covered under this One Stop Center, Beti, Bachao, Mission Shakti. It is subsumed under Mission Shakti program, Vatsalya, Saksham, Anganwadi. Okay. So yeah, that was it for this video, and stay tuned for more such topics.